Hi there, Square Enix fans, and welcome to Square Enix Presents. My name's Dan. I'm the SEJ Community Manager from Square Enix Europe, and I'm joined with Ning and JD, who you can't see because they're behind the cameras. But we are here at E3 2015, if you hadn't guessed. And yeah, there it is, right there. We are just outside the South Hall, so if you're unfamiliar with E3, like I am, because this is my first time here. Basically, the show is split into two halls. So you've got the North Hall and you've got the South Hall. So Square Enix, we have our booth in the South Hall, which is behind me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to the booth and show you around because, as a kid, I always really wanted to be at E3. It's a dream. It's like video game Christmas, right? So I want to bring you guys as close to E3 and as close to us as as I can, as possible. So I'm going to show you around, so you can at least sort of get to see, what we're doing at E3, and hopefully get a sense of what it's like, because it is pretty cool. So I guess let's go. So yeah, we're going this a little bit later in the day, which is really, really nice because the sun out here is intense. Being from London, England, I'm pretty used to lots of rain, lots of cloud, but the weather here is so nice, it's lovely, but maybe a bit too nice. So gonna head inside. So this is like the main foyer corridor, I guess, of the South Hall of E3. So you can see, with all the publishers got all their posters showing off all their latest games, and you can see a couple of ours in the background, and we'll show you a little bit more than when we get a little bit close up. So as I mentioned, we're outside the South Hall, so that we're going to walk straight to the booth. So you can see not just what our booth is like and where it is, but how big it is and how big we are is in the scale of the whole E3 show. So, gotta remember as well, this microphone is wired, so don't clothesline anyone by accident. Might be funny. Probably not worth. Oh. Hello. I have no idea who that was. You seem nice though. So you see we got a number of our games just on our banners on top. We've got Dragon Quest Heroes, The World Trees Woe, and The Blight Below. Got a nice ring to that. Heaven's Ward from Final Fantasy XIV, a new expansion, which you can see is out on the 23rd of June, which is on Tuesday. And then we've got Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, and Hitman. So yeah, well represented in the hall, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so basically whenever, oh yeah, and of course, on my left, didn't even look, my bad. That's and we got Just Cause 3. So yeah, all well represented in the hall. So so anybody who does come in can instantly see that this is the Square Enix hall. Not that I'm biased or anything or wanted to big it up too much, but let's take a look inside. Let's keep going. So yeah, as I mentioned before, this is my first E3. I've never been before, and I think every gamer always wants to come to E3, right? It's such the big, event that, it's exclusive. It's because it's an industry thing. Not many people get a chance to go to E3. So, if I could, I'd bring you with you. Next time, I'll try and smuggle you in a suitcase. But, something seems to be going on back there. So yeah, the thing is, one thing about E3 is that there is always something going on. It's always really exciting. And then, we're no exception. I mean, hopefully you guys have been keeping up to date with what we've been doing at E3 in terms of announcement. Hope you guys watched our press conference. And the Sony press conference, because we had a lot of really, really cool announcements, which of course we're gonna talk about a little bit more when we get closer to the booth. And yeah, you see from the back, you can also see some of our banners there. You see Dragon Quest Heroes on the right. You can see a better, clearer view of Hitman. So hopefully everyone, when they come in and out of the booth, the hall, can really appreciate the fantastic games that we at Square Enix have got coming. So let's head on inside. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're filming this a little bit later on in the day, so it is a little bit quieter. This is the moment where they find out I'm a fraud and I'm going to get busted and get thrown out. Ah, yeah. Here we go. So, I just said, call the end day a little bit quieter. This apparently is quiet for E3. So, we have to muscle our way through. Short guy like me. Elbows out. I can't do it. I'm just gonna have to settle through. Yeah, this is quiet. You should have seen it earlier, because it gets crazy busy. And of course, there's always lovely people who try to get in on your shots and all of your filming, because who wouldn't want to be in a Square Enix video, right? So yeah, so this is our booth. Right by the entrance. So yeah, prime real estate, you can see, and it's massive. It's huge. I mean, look, let's take a closer look. Welcome to Square Enix at E3 2015. Ooh, there's a bucket of beer that just kind of went by. I don't really drink that much, but even I had to resist the temptation of grabbing one of those. Not that, drinking on the job. You should never drink on the job. So yeah, so this is our booth. So what I'm going to do is I am going to quickly show you some bits around. If it looks like it's fairly quiet. So let's cut through the crowd right now. I say now we cut through the crowd. So yeah, so we have Life is Strange, playable. I think we've got 8 pods. So yeah, people can come along, try out the game. Obviously, future episodes are on the way. And, okay, so what we're going to do, you can see we've got hopefully you guys have been watching some of our other Square Enix Presents shows and programs. Right behind me, there is a segment going on live. I can't actually see which one it is, because if you can see, there's a lot of people there. A lot of people watching in from the outside. Hopefully, when it gets a little bit quieter, we'll be able to actually show you what the booth is like from the outside. And we'll find out what that show is, because I want to watch it. I don't want to be filming this now. I want to be watching whatever that is. But alas, we're going to show you the rest of the booth. Let's go back this way. Okay, so what we've got now, well actually I suppose let's park it up here for a second, and you can sort of see the kind of the reaction. There is the Square Enix Present booth. I can't, see, this is the problem when I'm so short that I can't actually see what's on. I think I can see, nope, I'm too short. So that's the booth, and on my right is Dragon Quest Heroes, The World Trees Woe and the Blight Below, playable to attendees at E3 2015. So we have 8 pods, and of course the game is out in October 13th in North America, October 16th in Europe. And yeah, so this is the first, I believe, the first hands-on for E3 attendees for the public. So if you guys are interested in getting Dragon Quest, don't forget that the Slime Collector's Edition is exclusive to the Square Enix store. And if you want to know what's in that, we've got, I should say, have written a blog post about that on the Square Enix blog. So check that out, find out all the details. Please read it, because I wrote it, and I like it when people read my stuff. Please. So yeah, that's coming out there. And also, if you pre-order from the Square Enix store, you get special costumes for both 2 main characters, Lucius and Aurora, where you get the Dragon Quest III hero costume, which is really cool. So let's move this way. Actually, I pointed out that way. Let's move this way. So what you can see coming up on my left, on my immediate left, past all these, winding around all these people. We gotta find a good spot. This is harder than it looks. Gonna have to cut through. Oh, that guy just looked at me funny. Don't go. Sorry. Close call. So, yeah, well, right now we have Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward, which is obviously the new expansion to Final Fantasy XIV, which, as we mentioned outside on the poster, is out next Tuesday, the 23rd of June. So this gives E3 attendees a chance to play the expansion ahead of time before its official release. You know, there's things like they can check out the new Heavensward areas, and there's flying mounts in there, so they can get a nice sneak peek before the game comes out next week. For those of you at home, though, early access does start on the 19th, which I believe is this Friday. So, hopefully some of you guys will be on board on that and playing that as well. I mean, like I mentioned before, it is towards the end of the day, but I think this run has just started. But throughout the day, it's been rammed. It's been really busy. I mean, you can see all the PCs right here are all filled up with people. So it's an incredibly popular stand. I mean, Final Fantasy XIV always is an event because it's such a great game. And the stands are always really, really cool. I always love seeing the Final Fantasy XIV stands because they are always spectacular. You always see so many people there. There's always people queuing, and it's great. A lot of love for that game. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around the corner and we're going to see what swag we're giving away. For Heavensward, that is. Swing that microphone around. There we go. Ah, this is nice. A little bit of space. Now this is very rare for E3. This is good timing that we've picked for filming this segment. So we're gonna grab.
I think someone took it, dude. I'll go grab it really quick.
Okay. Minor technical hiccup. That's fine. It's fine. We're gonna pretend like that conversation didn't happen. Hopefully you didn't hear it. But for those of you who have played Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward here at E3 2015, we have a poster, which shows off some of the fantastic artwork. It's double-sided too, so also get that. Oh man, that's beautiful. You know what? I think I'd have to play twice, because I don't know which one I pick. The white and black, that's classic. But then that's just really cool. Well, anyway, yeah, so you get a poster. And you also get a Heavensward bag, which is pretty big. So again, double-sided art. You've got one face, and of course you've got the cover right there. Really, really big bag, because let's see how big exactly it is. So if I put it on my... Oh man, this is lucky. Because I'm pretty short, but doesn't quite hit the ground. So lucky for me, but man, this is huge. I could probably fit in this bag. I'm not sure if I should try. Should I try? You know what? I'm going to step into it. I'm going to see how far up my leg this goes. You know what? I actually could fit in this. If I tucked it in. I'm not going to, because that might be embarrassing. But you can see how big these bags actually are, which is great because you can fill it with all kinds of stuff that you're going to get throughout the show. And yeah, so this is for people who come and check out Heavensward at our booth. See, I'm trying to wind it up, but my arms are too short. So I'm just going to have to throw it on there. Actually, that looks fine. I'm going to pat it down. Make it look a little bit presentable. It probably doesn't. So anyway, we're going to move over this way. Now you guys are going to get a sneak peek into our business area. I mean, I made it sound like it was really really cool looking, but it's really just a bunch of I say really. Now I'm underselling it. So this is where all of our business meetings go. So this is where our developers give interviews to press about the latest information on our games and all that kind of stuff. Of which, we've got plenty of things. And if we go on the side, we got some awards, I think. Both award nominees and stuff for some of our games, for Hitman, Deus Ex, and Just Cause 3. It's a good start to E3. And yeah, so let's move over this way. Now on my left is our mobile station. So yeah, so people can try out our latest mobile games. You can see on the big screen is Lara Croft Reliquant, which is out now. So yeah, you can play that. So let's come around. Let's come over this way. So on my left is on my left is our massive cinema screen. So what we do on this is we show all of our latest trailers for all of our latest games. So, people who may not have been keeping up to date, because they're busy with appointments, playing games, because playing games is what, is what E3 is all about, really. So yeah, people can come, they can sit down, they can chill out for a bit, and they can see all of our trailers for our games. At the moment, you can see the latest trailer from, the announcement trailer for Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Such a good trailer as well. Okay, I'm not going to watch because otherwise I will just stop talking. We'll just sit down and we'll just watch for the rest of the segment. So let's move over this way so we can get a nice big view of the booth, or the front of the booth, I should say. And what we can also show you is some of the games that were recently announced. So, as I mentioned before, we had our press conference on Tuesday, as well as a couple of announcements at the Sony press conference the day before. Hopefully, you guys have been keeping up to date, so you're aware of everything that's been going on. But in case you haven't, there's been some really, really cool, interesting announcements. So, you can see our lineup of all the artwork just above the booth. So you can see Life is Strange on the far left, Dragon Quest Heroes, The World Trees Woe, and The Blight below. And next to that, Star Ocean 5, I should say, Integrity and Faithlessness, which I am so happy to say has been confirmed for the West. It is coming to both North America and Europe, which is great because I love the Star Ocean franchise. I played 2 and 3, love them, and I'm currently playing Star Ocean 4 right now. I know I'm a little bit late to the party with that one, but I'm about, I think, just over 20 hours in, and it's great. I really love it. It's really, really enjoy it. So I'm really looking forward to playing Star Ocean 5, and so happy, that it's coming out west, and hopefully you guys are too. So the game next to that is World of Final Fantasy, a brand new Final Fantasy game that's unlike anything we've done before, which is awesome. And oh man, it's adorable. I mean, if you've not seen the trailer, you've got to watch the trailer because it's so cute. I need it. I just need to play it. And it's coming out on PS4 and PS Vita, which is one thing I know a lot of fans keep asking for. It's like to bring out more Vita games. And I know the team are very happy to be able to bring not just any old game to Vita, but a brand new game that, like I said before, is one that we've not done before. So it's really, really cool, and really I hope you guys are excited for it. And next to that, I can't actually see it because the screen's in the way, but hopefully you can see Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, yeah, I really shouldn't have gone any further without mentioning it because, oh, it looks so good. It looks amazing. If you've not seen the trailer, actually this is going out live, but as soon as this segment is over, if you've not seen the trailer that we showed at our press conference, go watch it because it is so good. I'm going to have to calm down a little bit, remain professional, but honestly, it looks amazing. And yeah, you can see Sora's new outfit, his new design for Kingdom Hearts 3. It's something that was newly announced, and he looks really cool. And I know we haven't really talked about Kingdom Hearts 3 all that much, but so we're really happy, and I know the team especially is really happy to be able to talk to you guys more and show you guys more of what's happening with that game and what's coming up. And unfortunately, there's still no word on any kind of release date, but hopefully, you're still excited after seeing what's coming. Well, how the game is shaping up, and hopefully it hasn't left your mind all tangled. If you guys have seen the trailer, that was for you. That was hopefully a joke that you guys picked up on. Otherwise, that kind of just fell completely flat. But next to the Kingdom Hearts 3 banner, we have something I definitely can't see because the Heaven Sword banner is up there, which is, again, is also just as awesome. We have Behind Heaven's Ward is Nier new project, brand new Nier game. So this, I think, is one of two games that I think nobody saw coming, and you know, it's great. It's great that it actually is. It's because truth be told, I only just recently played the original Nier, and the reason I played it was because, you know, I kept asking fans what their favorite Square Enix games are, and you know, a lot of people kept saying, you know, the Final Fantasy games, Kingdom Hearts games, but one game that also kept coming up every time was Nier. And it was when it was spoken about, it's a kind of game that you can tell that people were speaking about it with real love and passion. I don't think I saw or spoke to anyone who talked about Nier and didn't adore it. And so I needed to know what this game was about. I needed to know why people would love this game so much. So I played it, and if you've not played it, you need to play it because it's amazing. It's really cool, really interesting, and the story is so emotional. I'm going to stop gushing now. But yeah, you need to go play it, and so I'm very happy that Nier new project has been announced and is coming. And it's being made by Platinum Games. That in itself is also amazing because, in my opinion, Platinum Games have never made a bad game. So I can't wait to see what they do with Nier new project because I know it's going to be incredible. And then behind that, well, next to Nier new project, Behind Heaven's Ward, you probably can't see, is Hitman Sniper, which was a newly announced a game that's out now. Lara Croft Relic Run next to that. Also at our press conference though is Lara Croft, well, was announced at our press conference, sorry, is Lara Croft Go, which is a new mobile game, obviously featuring Lara Croft, which is coming out soon, and you should keep an eye on that because that looks really cool. Last but not least, we've got Hitman, Just Cause 3, and Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Now I'm going to speak about those a little bit more in just a bit because we've got something else to show you in regards to those games. Two final mentions that we got, that we announced at our press conference. One to do with Kingdom Hearts. The new mobile game, Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, is coming out in North America. Remember how the pronunciation of that, because that's important. It's pronounced Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. And it looks really cool, so I hope you guys are excited for that. And the other thing is that, unfortunately I was looking around because I thought we might have had a banner that I missed, but we didn't. But it was another mobile game, well, app I should say, that was announced, the Final Fantasy Portal app, which some of you fans might be aware because it's been out in Japan for a while, but yes, it's coming west. And I am very excited because it has Triple Triad in it. So that's my commute done. I'm going to have to be careful that when I'm going to work playing this game, I don't miss my stop because I can see that happening quite a lot. Oh, you know what? I was talking about if you hadn't seen Kingdom Hearts 3, the gameplay trailer, it's actually come up on the screen behind me, which, oh man, this is impeccable timing. Maybe I've been talking too much or too long, but you can see, even at the end of the day, the crowd, there's people stopping to watch it because, oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, this thing looks so good. And then if we wait for just a bit, oh man. If you're keen, those of you with a keen eye are going to be able to spot some familiar stuff that might have been, you know, shown it like on previous kind of videos, but something brand new. Sora's brand new outfit. Ah, yeah, this looks amazing. Anyway, let's carry on with the tour, because otherwise we're just going to be here watching trailers for the rest of the afternoon or evening until they kick us out. So what we're going to do is let's try and swing by the Square Enix booth. Square Enix Presents booth, I should say, again. See if it's thinned out so we can actually get a peek inside. Can't guarantee we can, but let's give it a shot. Ooh. Ah, no, look, it's still really busy. So let's do a Yui. Let's turn around and we're going to go around the cinema screen, because on the other side of that screen is where our merchandise team are. Is where they've got the new Square Enix products out on display. Yeah, in the time we actually turned around to just check out the Square Enix present booth, half of these people standing up here watching the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer weren't there, so that's some real hype. Oh, everyone getting a bit touchy-feely now. So yeah, so this is where our range of Square Enix products are. They've actually got their own segment on Square Enix Presents, so be sure to check that out if you want to get a closer look at what's going on. Do you want to have a little chat or word? Yeah. This is Kelsey, by the way. She's actually I don't know what your job title is.
I'm the merchandise coordinator at Square Enix America. Yeah. Oh, hi. So, yeah, Square Enix is really well known as a video game publisher and creator, but we're also one of the foremost new up-and-coming names in toy manufacturing. We also have this awesome series of Play Arts Kai action figures, as well as all kinds of other wonderful Final Fantasy goodies. And of course, you're seeing here some Batman action figures, because not only do we create Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Dragon Quest, and other great merchandise, but also we've been entrusted by third-party licensors like Warner Brothers, Marvel, and Halo to create action figures of their properties. Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Kelsey. Wow, that did you breathe while you were talking there? No, she didn't. No, she's a pro. Yeah. Anyway, thank you. So yeah, make sure you check out the Square Enix products team's Square Enix Presents show when that airs. That was a mouthful for me. I need to practice more, obviously. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to go around the cinema screen and through that little gap in the wall to the side. So let's try and squeeze through all these people. Wow, this is nice. This is nice being able to actually walk through. You have no idea. I mean, I kind of wish we filmed this earlier in the day just to show you how packed our booth was. Oh, and actually, one thing to look for, really nice plush carpet throughout the booth. I can't believe I haven't thought about this, because this is amazing. Because then normally when I play go to games events and booths, there's no carpet. But oh man, this is good. This is a nice space. So before we head over to the next part of the booth, I'm going to show you this. This is kind of really cool. So this is one thing. It's a schedule for the Square Enix Presents live streams. Kingdom Hearts. Focus on Kingdom Hearts. That's why we can't see the inside of the booth, because it's Kingdom Hearts, because everyone wants to watch what's going on in there. Which, to be fair, can't blame them. So basically, this is like an interactive kind of trailer thing, I suppose. So let's see Hitman. So you press that, and it's cool. So we've got the trailer playing. Once it starts, obviously. So yeah, so you can kind of touch the screen. You can pick up whichever trailer you want to watch. And then, oh, wait a minute, there's a red dot. What do you think? This is actually, this is a really cool thing. What it is, once the trailer starts playing, a laser dot kind of comes on the screen, and gusts of air shoot out, I think, oh, here we go, through these holes by the speakers, nicely concealed. And so you get a nice gust of wind in the face. And hopefully, people, you're not notice what's going on, and it's like a bullet shot. So then it films you, and then you can tweet it out and say, or email the video out to you, which is a really nice, cool thing that they've done for Hitman. Tell you what, though, the amount of, I kind of wish we had a hidden camera, because the amount of time people just come up to this and just kind of just press it, think, oh, what is this? And oh, it's a trailer thing, just hanging out, it's blah, 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 it's mind your own business, and then getting shot out of the blue, man. There's been some hilarious kind of interactions with that. But anyway, enough of that. Let's head over to our Mega Theater. I think that's what it's called. That's what I'm calling it. I hope I don't get shouted out for getting it wrong. So, ooh, yeah, as you can see, there is a nice big crowd. So yeah, the reason I didn't mention or really talk about Just Cause 3, Hitman, and Deus Ex Mankind Divided before is because we have those 3 games being shown on our mega booth, which is right behind me. So, as you can see, for Deus Ex Mankind Divided, we have a live, I do believe it's live, well, we have a gameplay run through. So, real gameplay being shown on the booth. So anybody can come in, and we got seating, so people can just come sit down and check out those 3 games and what they're all about. And oh man, I haven't seen this the whole way through. And Deus Ex looks so good. But no, it's not about me watching this. So yeah, so Deus Ex, we've got there shown live gameplay. Obviously Hitman, we showed at our press conference, we showed a brand new trailer that went through all the details of what the new Hitman's all about, entering a world of assassination. And you can get more details at the mega booth. And Just Cause 3, what they do is also something really cool. What they do is it's an interactive, how to put it, an interactive trailer experience, I suppose. Basically, a short video will play that puts Rico in a sort of situation, let's say he's at an oil refinery and you're going to decide how to blow it up. So we give you 3 options that could be, in 3 different options, 3 different ways to blow the refinery up, because the game is all about choice, about the variety and how you can just cause a massive amount of destruction. So we ask the crowd which they want to do, and the one with the biggest cheer, we go do it. And then you go through the next video of seeing that thing happening, and so forth and so forth. And it gives you a good idea of what you really do in Just Cause 3. And naturally, oh man, you get a really good idea of what Deus Ex Mankind Divided is about, because they're playing, the game's just running there. So yeah, that is basically our booth at E3 2015. And hopefully you got a good sense of scale, because it really is massive. And I know I keep saying it, but like early on in the day, when the hall in general was bigger, more full of people, because it's getting a bit late today. So much activity, so much going on. It was real high buzz. There's just a lot of buzz, there's a lot of energy, because we've got so many good games coming out. We've got a great lineup, that we as a company are incredibly proud of. And that being said, there was one game in particular that that's not here, Final Fantasy 15, which again is one of our biggest games coming out. And we announced, the game's director Hajime Tabata he did announce on his Active Time Report stream that the game Final Fantasy 15 was not going to be shown here at E3 2015. So it's not unexpected that it's hasn't got a presence here, but it will have a presence at Gamescom. So do keep an eye out around August when Gamescom's happening. For more information on Final Fantasy 15. And I'm just, man, it's such a great time to be a Square Enix fan, because as I talked about at length on the other side of the booth, the games that we just announced at our press conference. And a certain other game that got announced at the Sony press conference. Apparently, it's a big deal. I've been really busy, so I'm not sure if I heard it right, but people keep saying it's a big deal, so you should keep an eye out for it. Hopefully, it's going to be it's going to live up to everyone's expectations. So keep an eye out on that. So even with without Final Fantasy 15, but with all of our games, it's such a great time to be a Square Enix fan. And I myself am super excited, to be a part of this. And I hope you guys are excited for all of our games. And make sure you stay tuned to Square Enix Presents. So you can get a little bit more details of all of our games that are featured on Square Enix Presents, so you can get a bit more information on what they're all about. And otherwise, I hope you guys are excited about what's going on here at E3 2015. So from all of us here at Square Enix, thanks for watching, And I guess we'll see you next time.